I can feel the love of you. And the most important thing is, what we really want is to enjoy the love. And the love is within. But we've gotten kind of far away from that love, because our body's in this confusion, this thing they call disease. And there's a key little point to it, is what we eat. Just associate every single pathology with what we eat. And so that means that we can make a difference. As simple as we need to change our eating habits. It's always been that they control us by food, but that's another story, right? But what we want to know now is what we could do, because there's drastic changes coming. All this isn't even going to mean anything soon, right? With like the spinach, E. coli. What are they doing? Now they're poisoning the vegetables? No. Okay. Cell food. And then we're going to talk about the electric food. So first we're going to talk about our serious food to nourish our body, and then we'll talk about our fun food. I got that from Alicia. She was like, why do I have to be born to this healthy family? Why couldn't I be born to people that eat real food? Okay, so now for all of us, Maya electric cell food. The Maya allows the oxygen to flow. It has all the minerals, and for the blood is everything for us, because it passes through everything. It comes into the colon to get the nutrients, and then from there it passes through the rest of the system. All your system is drawing from your blood, so your blood has to be nourished. That's where the disease, when your blood is broken down, like lacking of iron, there's where disease began. Maya. It's called the electric cell food, Maya electric, to nourish your blood. Okay. We have H1 and T1. Each one is for, they say, the female, and the other is for the male. The reason why is the female one is because it's to balance the hormones, to balance our hormones, to nourish, to build up. It gives you energy and it nourishes the nerve. That's the main thing. Like short patient, irritable, those want to kill you, right? All right. So it's the one that makes you feel relaxed, but it doesn't bring down your nerves like the chemicals do. But it nourishes, strengthens. You feel happy, and it changes the hot and cold flashes. You don't have to go through that. That's because it's a lot of acid in there. Get the acid out and bring it to balance, right? And the T1 are special for men. It works in the prostate area and all of the men area. It brings balance.
Need that.
Yeah. I was, there's a story that goes with it a long time ago, long before I think we even named it T1. We were traveling in New Orleans, and there was Sebi and I, and we were at the someplace where all the men meet that do the ships. And Sebi gave him this formula. And then the next day we saw him in the parking lot, and he said, I thought a snake was in the bed. I couldn't sleep all night. And I thought, what did he mean? What snake? T1. So men love it. They come from Honduras, Guatemala, T1. But it nourishes and strengthens and brings to balance in that particular area. And they're just minerals. Okay. Oh God, my mouth is so dry. I don't like this machine in front of me. Okay. And this is the Maya capsules. And this is Bio 1 and 2. Bio 1 and 2. Bio 1 is to get the acid and the mucus and the toxins out of the system. And Bio 2 is for the lymphatic system. No, Bio 1 is for the lymphatic system. Bio 2 is for the liver, the kidney, the gallbladder, the renal system, and the digestive system. So now you're covering both. Your immune system, moving the acid out, cleaning the colon and the toxins, right? This Maya is so good. There's been a lot of stories that go with the Maya. Like, I remember a little girl. I just heard Usha, really. Usha was the one that reminded my memory, right? There was this little girl in Chicago. She had cancer, and she had to take radiation every day. And she was only like 15, and she was so weak. She was on the ground, on the floor when she came to us. Now, as she began to heal, because the pathology was totally reversed, that's a whole other case, right? But as she was going through the chemotherapy and the radiation, especially the radiation, she was taking Maya like a quart, sipping on it all day. The children, they couldn't go to school after they go. This is a lot of children, have cancer, right? A lot of children. So they couldn't go to school the next day. It'd be so hard because they were so weak and they were full of so much poison, because you lose your hair, your veins, you throw up, your veins turn dark. Well, this little girl started taking the Maya and sipping on it, like quarts of it in a day, right? Because it was a whole quart-sized little container that she had. Her hair started growing back. She started getting stronger. She didn't have the pain that they had when they were taking the chemotherapy. And they started following her, following the mother and following her, because they couldn't believe she felt so good. That Maya is for babies to 100 and something. It gives you fire. So now, this is the uterine dish. That's for females, to clean, to nourish, to strengthen, to revitalize. And really, if you try any one of them, they speak for themselves, We don't realize the optimum health, where you get out of bed, you just pounce out of bed, and you can run all day and you don't feel tired, you're not irritated, short patient, just happy with the day and whatever anybody says. That's when you're in real good health. And understand the other part, acid thoughts and acid food. You don't want to put your body in that acid state either way. This is Drink Electric. The main ingredient here is sea moss, but it has some other, which is also known as Irish moss. And it neutralizes the radiation in the body. It brings the balance, but the thing that's most important is that it has minerals, potassium, magnesium, phosphate, all the minerals, and it's not contaminated. But I'm going to be quick. The whole thing is to know that it's minerals. We've collected it from all over the world, and it nourishes your body. And that nourishment is the thing that's so important. We eat out of habit. What's good today? Some spaghetti or chicken. He said it right. Chicken. I'd like to have chicken today. Or whatever we may eat. Shrimp fried rice, he said. First we think of the picture, you see, and then we start laughing, and there's a smile, and then we go to collect whatever those items are, and then prepare. But it's all that excitement of that whole preload and preparing that food. Even if it's salad, I get excited about salad. I love salad, right? I get just as excited. So we do. We love to eat. We love to drink. So it's bringing the body in balance. The whole point is to bring the body to at least a pH of 7.